Traders, this is Sin with the New Level Trading Report for Wednesday, August 3rd. Stocks bounced from earlier losses today, looking to break a 7-day run of declines as technology shares gained ground. The Dow actually ended up 29 points up today. The Nasdaq was up 23 points and the S&P was up 6 points. So quite a reversal today. And you can see this is a 5-minute chart of the Dow Jones Index and just that sell-off throughout last week and this week. But this is what we're looking like. We came down at this 11,700 area, bounced nicely, and then had a really nice uptrending market. Of course, we pulled back a bit here, but ended, you can see, absolutely right on the highs for the day. Let's take a look at the daily chart, and again you can see this really nice bottoming tail here, and we're on above average volume. So again, we have lots of key support areas, and look at, we came into, obviously we came here and that we stalled just about there, but then the follow through is we came down here but just had this amazing bounce, and you can see we didn't actually come down to this 11,624 type area. So now what it's looking like, and to get a better shot of that, that to me is a nice hammer, and that's a very bullish signal. So I wouldn't be surprised if we bounce at least, and let's look and see where the bounce could be. Tomorrow it looks like, again, I'm not sure if we'll fill this area here, that yesterday, that $265 loss in the Dow, but you can see here we've got some resistance at this 12,177 area. So again, that would be kind of about my first area of possible resistance, and that's what I'm going to look for. Let's take a look at the S&P futures. And again, I kept the trend line on, and you can see we broke down on that, the backside of this downtrend line. But again, you're going to see this throughout the indices today. We ended, and look at that volume, really nice volume. So a little bit of, I'll say, not complete capitulation, but definitely a reversal, a nice reversal sign here. And at least at this point, it looks like we're going to have to, work through this congestion, but try to work back up over this 1294. But again, lots of news coming in, and we have lots of earnings and so forth, and but at least at this point we did come down. And in fact, let's tighten that up just a bit here. Again, what you see is we actually broke this area here of support, and what I'm seeing, and I tightened that up just a bit, it's a little bit hard to see, but there is an area here of congestion, and I would call that a bit of support, or right in this area here. And so that at least at this point stopped us. But you can see that again, that really nice volume that came almost a double the average volume. So that's what it's looking like tomorrow. Looks like at least short term we're going to bounce, and you can see this is the dollar index, and just let me see, I'm on the 5-minute here. You can just see throughout the overnight session we sold off. We kind of just chopped around quite a bit on the dollar. So again, it wasn't really acting as much as of a contrarian as it normally would. This is what we're looking like, and again, that trend line, we broke through it, but now see this area here. Not only do we have the support of the trend line here, but we also have, although we did break that trend line, but we have this area of support here around 73, and you can see we had that tweezer, and have just pretty much been chopping around in that area, and we haven't even come back and touched the backside of that trend line. And we're actually on, look at, below average volume on the dollar. So again, it just did not really act like a contrarian today. Let's take a look at FinViz, and again you can see what we did overall on the Dow, the Nasdaq, and the S&P, just that really harsh sell-off, but then retraced, looks like probably at least 60% of that if you put a Fibo up on that, and then pulled back again. But you can just see actually overall a nice trending day to the upside. So fairly easy to trade stocks to the down and to the upside. So you can see again, we ended just a really nice day for all the stocks, as they bounced. And so let's take a look at what the heat map looks like, and you can see a little bit of a Christmas tree, but overall you can see quite a bit of green, and again, thinking that we really started the day down. MasterCard had earnings, they just absolutely killed it and had an amazing day, almost a $40 gain today, so a fantastic fantastic gain. Some of us tried to get in that. I couldn't even get contracts options for that. Just really, you couldn't get a fill, but it was a terrific move to watch. This is AMT, which is American Tower. They did really well on earnings as well, up about 6%. This is PWR, a contracting company, up almost a little over, actually about 11%. XL, a property and casualty insurance company, up about 8%. So you can see actually quite a few stocks. Here's the zero line. So look at all these stocks that ended to the upside, and especially in the afternoon trading session, just a really amazing move to the upside. Let's take a look at what happened on the downside here. RRD, that's RR Donnelley, it's a business company, down 9%. MRO, it's an oil company, Marathon Oil, down about 5%. CTL, which is CenturyLink, down about 6%. So you can see a few, like I'm looking at some of the bigger ones. Looks like CVX was down, Chevron down just about less than 1%. So again, you can see overall the recovery today was amazing, and so many stocks to the upside. So again, a really nice day for trading stocks to the up and to the downside. Let's take a look at the what's going on in economic news tomorrow. And it looks like tomorrow's Thursday. We have initial claims and continuing claims. So that should be interesting. Obviously, those are always market movers. You can see we had the employment change numbers, and we actually did better today than expected. So we'll wait to see what happens on that tomorrow. And let's talk a little bit about earnings. Tomorrow we have in earnings we have Kraft, I think this Kraft Foods, AIG, that's an insurance company, CVS, which is Caremark, it's a drugstore, APA, which is Apache, an oil company, GM, obviously that's a big one. They are, look, you can see again, if you can see that, a nice hammer at the bottom there, but DTV, DirecTV, PCLN, another big one, that usually has a 30 to 40 plus dollar change when it has earnings. And last, Public Storage. Obviously we have some other ones, but those are the ones that we'll be watching tomorrow, as well as others that come up on our scanner. Let's take a look quickly at what Dawn did today. He had actually a really nice day trading stocks to the up and to the downside. You can see he traded FCX, MasterCard, the Russell futures. He's actually holding that into overnight because of that hammer that we saw, that reversal possible candle. And so we'll wait to see what happens on that tomorrow. He traded Sohu, look, was up about almost $1,600. So you can see just in stocks, he was up about $3,100. He also traded oil, the S&P futures, NASDAQ, and the Russell futures, pretty much to the downside. And he made about, looks like about $4,400. So overall, about a $7,500 gain. So really nice gain for Dawn today. Thanks so much for joining us. We'd love to have you give us a call if you have questions about membership. www.newleveltraders.com. Have a great evening.